Good morning, students. Happy Monday. I'm not at school today and tomorrow. I will be back halfway through the morning on Wednesday around assembly time. So I will see you again then. In the meantime, here's what you're going to do today, tomorrow, and Wednesday morning, and then we're going to start a mentor sentence together. So here we go. Today, your mission is to start your mentor sentence with me, which we'll do in just a second. Then you're going to read and annotate a poem. It is with your sub. And make sure you follow all the directions. Okay, they're very specific directions. It says like what to highlight, what to annotate, and it actually asks you to write some answers to things in the margins or on the back. So make sure that you actually read all the directions because you will be graded on this assignment. Okay, so that's the second thing you're going to do after your mentor sentence. Then you can turn that work into the turn-in tray. And then you can spend the remaining class time today working on drafting your personal narrative story that you're going to turn into a poem, right? We talked about this on Friday on that yellow sheet of paper. So while you're drafting, remember, you're writing in prose, right? You're writing in sentences and paragraphs for your draft, your very rough draft. Then what we're going to do is we're going to print it out. You're going to cut like each line out in strips and then cut the words apart in different places and arrange them into a poem and glue them down on paper as your like not so rough draft. Okay. And then we'll type that up and add some other writing moves into it. So you could be just drafting your personal narrative in sentences and paragraphs on your iPad. Also, make sure you grab a copy of your homework before you leave today. Your teacher or your sub should have it with them. Okay. Then tomorrow, you have 2 class periods with me tomorrow. So you're going to be working on the same thing throughout the whole 2 periods. First of all, I'm going to get people to check homework. I'm filming this early, so as of Friday, you will have chosen who's checking homework on these days. Then you need to make sure you have 10 assignments on your homework log. You can check it against mine that's on the board. Just please don't remove it from the board because then it will get lost and other people can't use it. And then turn in your homework log if it's all good to go. You can grab a copy of your phrases and clauses test review. Your sub will have that. And you may work with other people if you are being diligent and responsible. If you are being rowdy and crazy, then they have the right to tell you must work silently. So don't do that. Any extra time you have, which I'm sure if you have 2 class periods, you should be able to get that test review done. You could work on drafting your personal narrative to get that finished up because you need to have it printed out by Wednesday. Okay. So that's what you have to do on Tuesday night. And then on Wednesday, when you come to class for the first period, so boys A period, girls B period, I'm going to let you check your test review answers with each other and against my answer key. Make a note of any questions that you have, star things, whatever. And then in our second period of the day, I will be back. We'll go to the library for a little bit, but I'll make sure we have plenty of time to talk through any questions, concerns you have, so you'll be ready for your test on Thursday. Once you've gone through your test review on Wednesday morning, then you can start cutting up your printed personal narrative. Just cut strips of your lines of poetry. And once you've cut them all up, you can grab a Ziploc bag from my desk, put your name on it in Sharpie, and then stick your paper words into it so they don't get lost, and you can leave it in the classroom drawer in my room, or if you want to take it with you, that's fine, just don't lose it. All right, so that's what's happening over the next couple of days. All right, now let's start your mentor sentence.